Hi guys, blackendrose here with another flight for the Kerbal space program. Now in my last part, I devised a basic rocket based on the Orion design that I'd seen today, and it flew pretty poorly. It got up into space, but there wasn't enough fuel for me to establish an orbit. So I added these additional rocket boosters onto the bottom to try and give it a bit more oomph. But I'm still going to use the same basic design. Actually, I think I'll add something to it. Now you can add lots of little knickknacks to your ship, and what I'm going to add here, for a bit of fun, are extendable solar panels. To be perfectly honest, you don't really need them unless you're doing an unmanned flight, like a remote flight, because it needs power to run. What's this? Illuminator Mark II is an extra wide beam, low power illuminator for lighting up large swaths of whatever you wish. However, its beam does not shine very far. That's a new one. Really have added some stuff into this. Oh well. Anyway, this is our new flight. And I think what I'll do this time, I shall add something to it, which is this. Now what this does is this holds it in place when the before the rocket flies. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Right, so here we are, and because our pilots survived the last mission, we have Bill Kerman, Jebediah Kerman and Bob Kerman back for another go. Now we have... What the hell is going on there? Whoa, whoa! What the hell was that? What the heck happened there? This whole thing is shaking itself apart. One of the solid rocket boosters literally just fell off the bottom. Oh my god. Oh well, let's send it up. Right. Unfortunately I didn't do that right, so I need to move you down there. So this is all going to go horribly wrong, I just know it. Still, fire! Uh-oh. Fire! Turn around. This is why you need the SAS. Because if you're trying to do this on your own, it is bloody hard. Throttle down. I have no idea what happened there. The whole thing just sort of started to break apart at the bottom there. So I've had to very rapidly fire up, well, the main engine, because the whole thing seems to have just shaken itself apart. Now this mission is definitely not going to make it up, because I've just lost I lost some of my trajectory and upward thrust trying to readjust this thing. If I get into space, it will be very lucky. Right, I'm still not in the upper atmosphere yet, so I can't make enough speed. I can't get enough thrust. Still, they seem well, actually no, they don't look particularly... Jebediah seems particularly happy with himself. He's just found the snack bar. Okay, let's thrust up a little bit. The main thruster has run out of thrust, so it looks like I've managed to just gain enough height for this engine to actually make a difference. Right, so what we want to do is adjust our trajectory that way. There's the mun in the distance. Lovely. Right, so where are we? Oh, yeah, this is going to fail epic. There is no way this is going to achieve an orbit. So we're going to be going for another crash down. All I can hope is that I can make a safe landing, because the fuel on this is no way is it going to last long enough for me to achieve standard orbit. So let's see where we got. I wonder if I can get myself to land on that little landmass down there. Add a manoeuvre here. I'm going to see if I can get myself to land on that landmass. Now, where's the manoeuvre point? If you look at the globe at the bottom, you can see where your manoeuvre points are. Ah, there it is. Turn it, turn it, turn it. I think I've just made my kerbal sick. Right. There we go. Oh, too much. Oh, turn the SAS off. Right. Steady. Just a little bit of thrust. There we go. Oh, come on! Don't be such a pain. That's no good anymore, so add another one. Aiming for that little landmass there. So, you can make the equivalent of satellites in this. Right, just a little bit of thrust, because otherwise I'll overshoot again. Right, there we go. Right, so that's got me set up to land on the northern part of that island. There's no point in me trying to establish an orbit, because I haven't got the fuel to do it. So, what we'll do, let's extend these solar panels. You can get little knickknacks like this in the game. Those solar panels will catch the sun and generate electricity. Now, this isn't much use to these guys. Let's see what you got inside. Oops, no, that's not. No, that turns it. Hello there, guys. Unfortunately, this mission's going to have to be scrapped as well because we haven't got enough fuel. So you got all the instruments in here as well. I wonder what this does. Whoa! That fires the engine. Well, we won't be doing that then. Now, how did I get out of this view last time? There we go. Right, what's the view from you? I wonder what all these buttons do. Because that's the engine there. Oh well. Is that a button there? Right, okay, so we're going down. Let's speed things up a bit. Actually, let's adjust the SAS. We need to get our position as high as, or as up as possible. This is doing controls on this with the keyboard can be a bit difficult because you're trying to make tiny adjustments, and becomes quite tricky. Alright, so we're heading down. Now what I might do is I might use the remainder of my fuel to try and... Whoa! Those solar panels got completely ripped off. There's no island here. Where's the island? Oh, I've missed it! Right, let's slow ourselves down. This is the basics of moon landing now. You have to slow yourself down gradually to such a snail's pace that your landers can handle it. But you have to do it carefully because the gravity on the moon is so low that if you pump the engines too much, you'll just fly straight back up. Now, I've got the parachute waiting in case things go horribly wrong here. I must admit, I've never attempted a splashdown like this before. If I deploy the parachute now, I'll actually coast down. I ran out of fuel for this little escapade. Sod it. Uh-oh. I left the engine running. Whoops! That wasn't clever. Okay, so we just coast down now. Well, it may not have been a successful flight, but at least I survived. And I want to find out what happened at the start there. Because something went horribly wrong. Oh. What happened there? Okay, Jebediah. Let's go outside for a little bit. Yep, you can send your Kerbins out if you want to. Go for a swim. Now, how do I do this? There's a button here. I'm just trying to remember what it is. There's a button that activates a little jetpack they've got. I want to get back in! The crew hatch is down there. Oh well. This mission's scrapped. So what happened? Structural failure on linkage, but oh bloody hell! So essentially, it just fell off. Bloody hell! What sort of crappy engineers are these kerbals? Right. I intend to end the clip here, but what I'm going to do is something a little bit different. Something incredibly basic, and it's literally just going to be one of these, which is an automated unit, with one of these on it. I want to see what happens. I'm going to attach some wings to it. Essentially, this is a rocket. Well, actually, it's more like a missile. What is this? Well, that's what that is. Must be a new feature. This is going to go absolutely horribly wrong. Yep, clear the launch pad. The whole point of this is for a bit of fun now before I end this clip. So, I have no idea what I'm doing with this. Here we go. Whoa! Why won't you turn? It's a good question. Why isn't it turning? It's not letting me turn! What the? What's happened? Pitch is doing something, but it... My god! The speeds I'm reaching! I'm actually burning up going out of the atmosphere! Good god, look at the... Just look at the thrust I got there! I mean, with that on its own, I've actually fired myself up here. That's unbelievable. For some reason, those wings didn't really help. Ah, wait a minute. Yeah, I know what I've done wrong. These ones don't have flaps on them. So they're just for stability, not for adjusting trajectory. When you're going through the atmosphere, if you've got wings on, you can steady your ship against shakes and perform sharper manoeuvres if you've got flaps on them. I found early on that my ships used to spin a lot, so wings sometimes help against that, and with the SAS as well you can help with that as well. Of course, this is such a basic missile that sort of thing doesn't really matter. I've accelerated the time so that we'd have to watch it just go up and then down again. But this is going to crash in a horrendous wreck. This is the sort of thing that missiles are made for. Just a big ass engine, well, just an engine with fuel and a warhead on the end. So if that was a warhead on the end there, I would have just made a missile. Not a very good one, I must admit, because it only went up. Yeah, literally just going straight down now. And look, there's the launch pad over there. Over there in the distance. Goodbye, cruel world. Love it, love everything about it. Right, I had fun with that, so I'm going to do one more. And is this it? That's the one. That's the one I was after. I remember that now. So fit those on. Should I fit something else? No, we'll just blow something up again. Now the thing with solid rocket boosters is once you fire them, you can't stop them. So let's see what I can do with this. This is essentially me making a missile now. Uh-oh, this thing's going horribly wrong. What's going on? It's gone mad. No one ever signed me up for the missile program. So what I've done is there's the launch pad, and I've essentially made a missile, which is just a solid booster with wings on it. And I don't think I'm actually making a lot of progress. I probably should have gone up a bit more. The booster is really designed to give extra thrust. The liquid engines are your bread and butter, really. Yeah, well, no, they're your meat of the whole thing. These things are your bread and butter. But we're going down again. Or are we going to blow up this time? It's a good thing you can't put warheads in this. There again, this is for the space program, not for the mass destruction program. Love it. Great way to de-stress after a hard day's work. Okay, I've messed around enough for that. So let's end the flight. Now this the Space Center tracks all your current missions. Oh, look at that! You actually get information on different locations. I wonder if I can get information on the moon. Yeah, you can. Never knew that. What are these? Flags, EVAs, bases, stations, ships, landers, rovers, probes, and debris. I have made some vast improvements to this then. There's supposed to be more due. But anyway, this is the Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to do more of this because I love this game. But thank you guys for watching me. If you have any suggestions for games to play or things to try in this, let me know in the comments or inbox me. Besides that, I'm blackendrose and I will see you in my next clip. Take care, guys.